Well, Samoan, my friends. I'm back again. I'm back again. And I'm on the 59th floor, just near the airport. And I wanted to talk to you today about this wonderful kava, which I'm about to drink, called Kalm with Kava's special variety Samoan. And it's from Samoa. And basically, any ava from Samoa is going to be really, really good. I don't think I've ever had any bad Samoan. It's kind of like Tongan that way. What I've had to do to improvise, I don't have an aloe ball with me, but I do have an ice bucket from the hotel room, and I do have a bag, a little cloth bag here, and I'm just going to chat for you a second while I knead it up, and then I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to tell you how wonderful it is. Because I cheated and had some before, so this isn't a first time only review. Uh, you'll find that in general the kavas from Kalm with Kava tend to be good. There's some vendors where you're pretty guaranteed that it's going to be very likely to be a good kava. You know, Bula Kava House, knock 'em all at home. Um, I find the Canopy Botanical ones are great. There's a whole bunch of others. Sometimes I go off the grid and have had some success, sometimes greater success than others, but on the whole, it was worthwhile. And but today I'm sticking with something very reliable, which is the Kalm with Kava line. And the Samoan is a special variety that he doesn't always get, but when he did, I got as much as I could. And this stuff is a very beautiful, beautiful brown, chocolatey, cinnamony kind of taste. And it was a kind of kava that I think I would drink if it didn't have any cavalactone effect to it, just because it tastes so delicious. It's almost like a nice cinnamony chocolate milkshake, you could compare it to in flavor. And it has, as we'll discuss later, some very, very nice effect and some very distinctive effects, I think, that make Samoan Avas something you want to drink whenever you get the opportunity. And especially this one, as I say, I stocked up when I could, because you never know with some varieties how long they're going to last, and then when they're gone, they might be gone forever. And old kava drinkers sit around sometimes and reminisce about, oh, what an amazing kava that was, like Bula Kava Houses, like Ahina, or Kava Time, another great vendor. They had an incredible Lavena called Taveuni's Lavena, which was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I feel sometimes that way about the Fiji Fresh kavas that have come out, just uniformly excellent. And then the Kava Society in New Zealand has a beautiful Polarisol that's absolutely fantastic. You can drink it on almost any occasion, but I find it almost too good, just because it's just amazing, and you want to save it and just only bring it out for honored guests and visitors or close family members. So anyway, I think I'm just about ready to have a little kava here. Pour it into my glass, which I've already got some ice in. And in a couple hours, I'm going to go see my favorite Swedish death metal band called Opeth. They're going to play an amazing show, I'm certain, because they played in Wacken, Germany a couple weeks ago at a huge festival, and they were absolutely incredible. That is really, really, really tasty. As I say, this is one of those, if you have developed a taste for kava and you like the flavor, and you want a different kava flavor to try, this is one I would recommend, just for the flavor alone. It's absolutely fantastic. Um, it's just got a tiny sweetness to it, but not too sweet. I would certainly recommend this to people who might have tried some stronger Vanuatu varieties or Fijian varieties that they found the taste too strong. So newbies or just someone wanting a break. Now, Roots of Happiness, another uh, fine vendor that I neglected to mention in the beginning, they produce a Samoan that I also recommend. It tastes quite different, and so it's a Samoan ava. Don't get me wrong. So there are some similarities, but they're quite distinct. This come with Kava Samoan and the Roots of Happiness one. And speaking of Roots of Happiness, I'd like to say a nice shout out of thank you to them for making available fresh frozen kava to a North American audience. I thought I would never ever be able to taste that in my lifetime, but so far I've gotten two strains: the Papakea from Hawaii and the Mo'i from Hawaii, and it's just the most wonderful thing you could ever imagine. It tastes a little bit like light cucumber water. And if people hate the taste of kava, I highly recommend trying fresh if you get the opportunity. It's a slightly different experience and more heady than other kavas, but that's not a bad thing for many people. That's a great plus. So anyway, more down the hatch. I've poured another shell, and I'm just slamming it back right now because it's been a beautiful day, one of the most wonderful days of my life, and that's when you want to have kava. I think you want to get back and get connected. Right now, I'm just watching airplanes take off and the mountains out here just south of Las Vegas, and it's a beautiful sunset coming up. It was a nice cool day of about 103 degrees, so it wasn't too bad. Mostly, I just like to sit down and drink kava with people, and there's no one here, so I'm sitting down and drinking kava with you. And I hope that if you're familiar with kava, you like kava, that you're going to sit down and watch this video and drink some kava with me. And so we'll say bula to each other, bula, and here we go. That is incredible, you know. And yes, I'm feeling it behind the eyes right away. Well, after it's been about 4 minutes, it is really coming in nicely. You can feel waves and waves of really nice sensation from your neck going back down into your back, and it feels exquisite. And my color palette has already started changing, which is something that happens for me with kava, and I know that the kava lactones are really working well, especially the ones that hit early, which are the headiest ones, the headiest kava lactones. Now, normally I would stop after a couple of shells that size, but I'm going to say Opeth. It's a really good time. And this is really, really, really excellent kava in a great place to drink it. And I like to celebrate the fact that I'm shelling with you, even if I am in the dark most of the time. But you can sort of see me now, right? So anyway, uh, you'd be nuts not to go for this kava. I highly recommend it. It's exquisite. Most of their products are, just wonderful. And so it's not a great surprise if you order a kava from them and it turns out to be pretty good. So, I have never hesitated to purchase a kava from them that I have never tried before, because I know the odds of me liking it are going to be quite good. I know that Mike, who runs the company, flies to the islands quite a bit, and he puts his product through rigorous quality testing, as do all major quality vendors. Certainly all the ones I've mentioned, and there might be a few I've skipped because I'm so excited about seeing Opeth, and I apologize to them. Their kavas are good too, so shoot me a line and I'll buy some of their kava and review that too. Bula, 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 bula. It's just really, really, very good kava. And I hope you have as good a night as I'm about to have. Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.